In the winter of 1985, Rajneesh, the so-called utopian commune, built around Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh, later known as Osho, collapsed under a storm of criminal charges, conspiracy, and scandal. For 7 years of my childhood, I had lived inside that movement, both in India and at Rajneeshpuram. At 16, when the commune crumbled, I was thrown into the real world, utterly disoriented and completely unprepared. The commune had been my home, but as I navigated life beyond its gates, I was forced to confront the trauma I had experienced within. Yet acknowledging that trauma went against everything the Osho community espoused. Catchphrases like, "just get over it," "be positive," and "let go of the past" dismissed any pain as personal shortcoming. When I couldn't simply let go, I blamed myself. The tenet, "you create your own reality," haunted me. If I was unable to heal, wasn't it my fault? At the same time, I burned with rage at being dismissed by these shallow platitudes. Even after I distanced myself from the movement, its mindset clung to me. My own voice felt constantly at war with the communes, which had lodged itself deep in my psyche. It took years to unravel the tangled web of trauma before I could believe in myself and find my own voice. Finding the courage to use that voice took even longer. I had wanted to tell my story for decades. The urge first struck during a college English class 35 years ago. We were reading The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. Though my life was far from the dystopian nightmare, the themes of coercion and control struck a deep chord. The power of words moved me, and I thought, I need to tell my story. But each time I tried, I hit a wall of fear and doubt. Was I afraid of letting the community down? Despite my efforts to break free, a part of me still longed to belong. I stayed silent, hoping I could just get over it. But the resentment inside me only grew. Over the years, I became more disillusioned with the Osho movement. I knew I couldn't stay silent forever. Osho's vision for a new man, one liberated from conditioning, living in freedom and awareness, had a dark side, a side that excused harm and masked abuses in the name of spiritual growth. This book is about that hidden side, the unspoken things that happened in the shadows. But these are precisely the truths that the Osho community refuses to acknowledge, dismissing any criticism as negativity. In the past, each time I tried to speak, fear pulled me back, the old longing to belong never fully letting go. Now, nearly 40 years after the fall of Rajneeshpuram, I've found the self-respect and courage to take the leap. This is my way of releasing the shame, rage, and fear that have gripped me for so long. Remaining silent felt like abandoning myself. Writing this book has been a way to gather the fractured pieces of my past and see them for what they truly were. The more I wrote, the more I believed myself. Some of it felt so insane, even to me. I wasn't making it up. Some of it was truly batshit crazy. In many ways, this book is a tribute to my younger self. Speaking out now is my way of affirming that she mattered. It's about standing up to a bully and saying, "This is not okay." It's a way to reclaim the truth, shed the shame, and tell those who hurt me, "Take back your poison." It's about honoring my principles and standing up for myself in a way I couldn't back then.